You ask your child to put on their shoes. They don't move. You ask again. Still nothing. Your voice gets louder, and 5 seconds later, you're yelling and feeling awful about it. If that sounds like your day, you're in the right place. Let me start by saying this clearly. You are not broken. You are not a bad parent, and you are not alone. Most parents I meet care deeply about their children. They want to be calm, they want to be patient, they want to do better. But you are tired. You might be running on too little sleep. Your nervous system is already full before breakfast. And when your child doesn't listen for the third or fourth time, your body reacts before your mind does. That makes sense. It doesn't mean you're failing, it means you're human. If you've ever thought, why do I keep yelling when I don't want to? This video is for you. We're going to talk about what's really happening and what to do instead in a way that actually helps. Take a breath with me. You don't need to be perfect here. You just need a few better tools. Here's a simple way to think about your child's brain. Imagine their brain is like a small house under construction. The rooms for feelings and impulses are already there. They're loud, they're powerful. But the room for planning, stopping, and listening carefully, that room is still being built. So when your child is upset, distracted, or tired, the construction zone takes over. They're not choosing to ignore you the way an adult might. Their brain is busy managing big feelings with very small tools. Now add stress, hunger, a long day, or a transition like leaving the park or getting ready for bed. In those moments, your child's brain is in alarm mode, and brains in alarm mode don't learn well. They don't listen well, they don't cooperate well. They need help coming back to calm before they can do what you're asking. This doesn't mean you give in, it means you lead them there. And yes, this is hard when you are also overwhelmed. If you're thinking, that explains my child, but what about me? You're right. Your nervous system matters too. When two stressed systems meet, things get loud fast. So let's talk about the very common reaction. The one most loving parents use when they're desperate for things to move along. You repeat yourself. You raise your voice. You get sharper. You might threaten a consequence you don't even want to use. This comes from urgency, from pressure, from wanting your child to just listen already. And again, that makes sense. But here's the gentle truth. When your voice gets louder, your child's nervous system often gets more stressed, not more cooperative. So now both of you are in alarm mode. And in alarm mode, the brain's learning and listening parts go offline. That's why yelling might stop the behavior in the moment. But it doesn't build the skill, and it doesn't make the next time easier. This is not about blame, it's about noticing what works long term. You don't need more intensity, you need more connection and clarity. Here are 3 simple steps you can try. Not perfectly, just a little better than yesterday. Step 1, regulate yourself first. Before you say anything, slow your body down, drop your shoulders, take one slow breath out. You don't need to feel calm. You just need to act calmer than the moment. Your nervous system sets the tone. This is not about being robotic, it's about being steady enough to lead. Step 2, get close and get clear. Instead of calling from across the room, move closer. Get down to your child's level if you can. Use fewer words. Say what you want, not what you don't want. For example, shoes on, please. We're leaving in 2 minutes. Simple, calm, clear. Step 3, offer structure, not threats. Young children do better with guidance than with pressure. You might say, you can put your shoes on by yourself, or I can help you. Both options lead to the same goal, and you're still in charge. These steps won't make every moment easy, but they make hard moments shorter and calmer. Over time, they build real listening skills. And if you're thinking, this sounds good, but I'm exhausted, I hear you. That's exactly why these steps are simple. Real life example. Let's put this into a real moment. It's morning. You're already running late. Your 4-year-old is on the floor playing with a toy instead of getting dressed. You feel the pressure rise in your chest. Your first instinct is to shout from the kitchen. Instead, you pause. One breath out. You walk over, you kneel down, you gently touch their arm. You say, "Hey, it's time to get dressed now." They say, "No." Of course they do. Your body wants to react. You feel that heat in your face. You keep your voice steady. I know you want to keep playing. Mornings are hard. We still need to get dressed. Then you offer structure. You can walk to your room like a dinosaur, or I can carry you. They might still resist. That doesn't mean you failed. You stay calm. You follow through. You help them if needed. Inside, you might still feel tense. That's okay. Calm parenting doesn't mean calm feelings. It means calmer actions. And later, when things are quiet, you'll notice something. These moments start to take less time, not because your child is suddenly perfect, but because their brain is learning what to expect from you. I want you to hear this. Your child is not giving you a hard time. They are having a hard time. And you are not failing because this is hard for you too. Calm parenting is not a personality trait. It's a skill. Skills can be practiced, and practice skills get stronger. You will still have days where you raise your voice. That doesn't erase your progress. You can repair. You can try again. Small changes matter. One calmer response, one clearer boundary, one moment of choosing connection over control. That's how trust grows. That's how listening grows. That's how your home starts to feel a little steadier. If today was a hard day, that doesn't define you. It just means you're tired and you care. And caring parents, even exhausted ones, can learn new ways. Take a breath. You're doing something important here. And you don't have to do it perfectly to make it better.